Aesthetics are definitely one of the easiest ways to draw attention, and when I saw this particular level-based platformer, I folded immediately. Hirogami by Bandai Namco's Singapore and Malaysia studios is a 3D platformer centered entirely around paper aesthetics. You play as Hiro, a master of the art of folding, who can fight enemies with a fan, glide on the wind as a sheet of paper, and turn himself into different animals to gain their abilities. Hiro's goal is to protect the realm from a strange digital force known as the Blight, which is corrupting the world and possessing its inhabitants. As you go through each level, you solve puzzles, find secret areas, and try to complete certain objectives, like finishing a level without taking damage. Hirogami really goes all out on the presentation. The soundtrack complements the visuals really well, and the art direction is on point. I like how the character animations look like they have less in-betweens. It gives the origami characters a kind of retro 3D feel to them. The combat is not that complicated, with Hiro having pretty much just one attack move outside his transformations. The interesting part is when the game turns battles into puzzles, like this armadillo that you can't damage directly, so you have to lure it into these spikes. It happens a few times and actually gets a bit harder due to the different layouts and obstacles. Another cool aspect of Hirogami is when you have to collect different types of paper mid-level in order to repair structures with magic. It's used very sparingly in the demo level, but I wonder if the full game will reward players that go out of their way to find these materials. I think the only issue I had was with the camera at certain points. In a handful of situations, I ended up being unable to see a gap on the floor or overestimated how far I could jump. But other than that, Hirogami was an overall pretty solid 3D platforming experience. Hirogami will launch on September 3rd, 2025.